Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at my friend Aaron's house. You guys have seen Aaron several times, but he's not just somebody who comes and help me. He's got a lot of firewood stuff and cool tools, and it's time you see that. So we're going to be working at his house today. We're going to be splitting. He's got a brand new log splitter, but before that we're going to show you a little bit about all his stuff, and he's going to show us his wood yard. So Aaron, take it away.
Well,
good.
This is my new, to me, it's probably 3 months old now, PJ 14-foot dump trailer.
So you've split wood for a long time, but this year you've really gotten into it.
Yeah, I've had some influence. Yeah.
Good deal. So you got this new PJ 14-footer.
Yeah, it's 14K trailer. It's 83 inches wide, 14 feet long.
And it's the low pro. Like it sits lower to the ground than most of them.
Yeah, the channel, the supports for the bed sit on the inside of the actual frame.
I got you. And this one is a front hoist.
Yeah, front telescoping.
You don't see that very often.
Well, it's kind of I think they're all going to go that way eventually.
That's where they're going.
Yeah.
It is. I noticed it is faster than the other one because it has the smaller cylinder when it gets up.
Well, yeah. So your first stage is going to be your biggest cylinder, and that's when it's all the way down. And the first 6 to 8 inches, they say, is the hardest to lift when you have a lot of weight on it.
Definitely.
So as you get to the smaller diameter of the ram, it doesn't take as much fluid to push it up, so it gets faster.
Yeah, it really starts going. So yeah.
And it's gravity down, so you don't waste your battery.
That is a good idea.
So oil's kind of cold right now, but it's got the tarp. It's got the 3-way gate on it.
Yeah, very nice.
Got a nice step right there. So
I came over this morning to split wood with Aaron and try out his new log splitter. And the first thing he has me do is help him stack this 4 face cords of wood that was in his trailer. So that's what we did first thing.
So right here, this is an old hog lot. We used to raise pigs here way back when. And just to utilize the concrete so it's not going to waste, I do stack the wood here because why not? It's nice and concrete, drains off, it's sloped.
Yeah, maybe if you've seen previous videos, you saw us, this was completely full of wood this summer when we split, and he's got it all sold.
Yep.
And you've got a little bit more, you're expanding over this way?
Yeah.
You're cutting into the field?
Yeah, I convinced my dad to let me take part of the field right here. That's probably what, I don't know, 40 feet by 150 feet.
Yeah. You got some logs staged in there?
Yeah, I got some big hickory logs and some ash. And
then at the end of the field down that way is where all your wood is at right now, and that's where we're going to be going?
Yeah. Yep. And then the baskets here are IBC totes. Most of this, I got 2 things of elm here and the rest of it's walnut. And I think what I'm going to start doing is all the cutoffs and cookies are going to go into baskets for me. That way I can just pull them in my garage.
So Aaron also has a John Deere tractor, compact tractor. You'll see that soon, but like a bad influence that I am on him, he got himself an Express Steel 72-inch material bucket.
And you can see, because I got both buckets here, you can compare. I mean, that's me standing in this one.
In doing firewood, the bucket makes all the difference.
Oh, yeah,
because these things are tiny.
And then here's my factory one.
Yeah, great for gravel and dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
But any sort of big loose material like cleaning up scraps, loading firewood, that's the way to go.
It is.
I mean, they cost what, about $1,000?
Mine, since this John Deere, was about $1,450.
But the time you save of cleaning stuff up, instead of making instead of making 5 trips, you just have to make 1 trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to go if you have a compact tractor.
And the Deere, they got their own hookup. That's why it costs a little extra.
Yeah, the Quick Tech ones are a little bit cheaper. Oh yeah, your log splitter. Yeah. It's so small, I forgot about it. Yeah, what a unit this thing is.
Yeah. That's like a 1981.
Yeah. So you've had that one for a long time, right?
Yeah, my dad got it as a graduation present.
Wow.
When he graduated high school.
That was a minute ago. So that was the log splitter you were using. Before that, what did you have? You had an Easton-made?
Had a 511. Yeah.
Years ago. You bought it a long time ago.
Yeah, it was an early model.
Like when you first started?
Yeah.
And you had that for how long?
I couldn't even tell.
But you kind of got away from wood a little bit and you sold it?
Yeah, pay for some bills.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you were in the market for another log splitter?
Yeah.
As you can see, that probably wasn't going to cut it for what Aaron wants to do, and I don't think his back has it in him to work
Not anymore.
that low.
No, because it's right at my shin.
Yeah, that's a small guy. But you're thinking now you're going to turn that into a tractor splitter, right?
Yes, I would like to. And I was looking the other day, it's going to be easier than we thought, because it's just bolts from that bottom pan there.
Oh, very nice. All right, enough of this. Let's go to the garage where the real tools are. In the garage. So what do you got going on for saws?
Well,
he's a wheeler and dealer. There's always new stuff here. When I came in, there was one thing on the shelf and I was like, what do you have that for?
400C, got a 500i, 661, 592, and then new to me, you guys might have seen in previous videos, I like the 550s, and I finally got a 550 XPG.
Yes.
And I like it a lot.
Yeah, you've got the big guns. You got 3 really powerful saws, the 400, which is a good one, and then the little heated guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a good setup.
Yep.
And like I said before, he's always wheeling and dealing, so whenever I come over, I don't know exactly what it's gonna have. He's always trying new stuff, and he's telling me how he wants another one. So we're gonna show you his tractor now. So we got the John Deere tractor. Aaron, what is this thing?
It's a 3032E. It really hasn't had much done to it, besides just more hours since the last time you guys seen it.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got it pretty well equipped. He's got the saw haul on it, got the back heavy hitch with all sorts of attachments. I like it. Set it pretty good. But doing firewood, you really need some sort of loader, I think.
You do.
You don't have to have it, but it just makes life so easy to move stuff around, carry stuff.
So right now is kind of the busy time of firewood, wintertime. That's when I am able to have time to produce a lot. But come spring, when we start planting, this is going to get shipped to Reynolds, John Deere, and I'm going to have a third function put on.
Oh, nice. So, I like it.
Yeah, I need a grapple.
Grapple?
Yeah, forks are, you can get by with forks, but they make you mad.
Yeah, they do. Logs sliding all over. Like, just grab it. Yeah, especially when they're wet or muddy or anything. Yeah, forks just make you mad, and you just want to cut the wood up and throw it in.
Right.
All right, so we've seen how you cut the wood, how you haul the wood, how you move the wood. Last thing is log splitting.
Yep.
Now you used to have the 511. You sold it, got away from wood a little bit, but you're coming back into wood. I was helping you out with the 1222, coming in and helping you split, but obviously you needed something. I didn't want to bring the 1222 over all the time.
Because if people don't know, we live an hour and a half apart.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
And for people that don't know, we met through YouTube.
No,
we met through Marketplace, but then you found me through YouTube because I bought a chainsaw from him. I didn't know Aaron 2 years ago. I bought a chainsaw from him. And then I posted about the chainsaw, and then he found my YouTube channel, and then we became friends, and now we split wood together. So I can't keep bringing the 1222 over.
No.
It was time for him to get a log splitter. So we went to Bunyan. You saw all the log splitters in person. And because you can watch as many videos on them, but until you really see one in person, it's hard to get the feel for how it's made and how you'd like it and how you could see yourself using it.
Yeah, just the little things about stuff like welds or how it's put together, how high it is, how low it is. Is it roadable? Like, can you transport it and pull it down the road?
Yeah. Now, all the log splitters we looked at, there wasn't a bad one. They all were great.
Right.
It was just finding the one that you really love, because it is a lot of money.
That fit me. Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you look at?
So we looked at Brute Force Semi-Pro.
You like it?
We looked at Wolf Ridge 17 RS, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the what was that vertical one?
The Split Force, the green one.
Yeah.
Great deal on that one, Dad.
Yeah. That was. I had to keep pulling Jenin away from that one.
Yeah.
So,
and then the Ultra.
And the Ultra.
But you chose log splitter.
Yep, I did.
And everything really just worked out.
Yeah.
Because after Bunyan, Aaron decided what he wanted. And what he wanted, what I had ordered, I took the demo unit, the used Eastimate Ultra, and I had an Ultra ordered.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't lying to you. I really did order one.
Yep.
And Aaron ended up with it.
Yep. He pried a couple $1,000s out of me, and I ended up purchasing the Ultra.
But that was what you wanted. When we were at the show, you were...
I looked and studied everything that was there. I even ran the brute force one because I was really leaning towards that brute force semi-pro.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing the Ultra in person, because it was the first time I seen one, I was like, that made my mind up right there.
And it worked out perfect.
And Jen, he has clips of me going back and looking at this thing about 4 or 5 times.
What do you think?
I think she's gonna fit good in the fleet.
Fit good in the fleet?
Oh yeah.
So we're back at the Easton Mid tent. We've been here like 3 times by now, and we're about to leave. And Aaron says, I gotta look at the Ultra again.
I don't want to leave it.
You just like it that much?
Yeah. So the main thing for me, you saw my old splitter. I needed something higher off the ground because that thing was breaking my back. And this is perfect for me. I mean, everything's just right here. You're right at the workstation. And probably the main selling point from the brute force that I like about this is it doesn't have the cradle. I understand what the cradle's there for, but for my purposes and my needs, the table, you can just work and slide the wood back in front of the wedge and run the ram. It's great. I love it.
So yeah, all the selling points of it's just easy to use.
Yep.
You can stand right on top of the wood, just slide wood back and forth. You've been using this quite a bit lately since you got it. You just got it a week ago. You've really been using the single way wedge a lot, right?
Yeah, I use the 4-way and split about a face cord with it. And then a lot of the stuff I have right now is just big and nasty. So I put the single way on. And it's just as quick to use the single way because with the 4-way you got so much going on and sliding around and falling off that the single way was...
You just slide it back and forth and slice it. And this splitter is just simple for you. You can tow it around, you can move it by hand. Mm-hmm. It just makes a lot of sense. So it obviously everything worked out great that you didn't have to wait a ton of time because this was already ordered. And yeah, you're very happy with it, right?
I am. I'm very happy.
So that will do it for this one, guys. Tune in for the next video. We're going to take this thing out. We're going to split a trailer full with it. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing all Aaron's cool stuff. And now you know. Aaron's not just a pretty face. He's got a whole pile of cool tools too.
Yep. All right, man. Sounds good. Yep. Bye.
What's this about?
A new chainsaw.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Supposed to be splitting wood today.
Oh, the addiction's real, man.
And all you can think about is buying a vintage chainsaw.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Maybe some bonus footage for you. 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Gonna go buy a steel. Great. What do you got here, Aaron?
Oh, just a new toy.